It is Thursday the 26th and welcome to this week's vlog. I just closed out last week's vlog per usual. I talked about all of the books that I finished, so I'm not going to talk about them now. I am going to start reading The Lamb by Lucy Rose. This is a cannibalism book. It is horror. I've heard mixed reviews. There was a YouTuber that talks about it, and if I can find it in my history, I'll try and either link it down below or put it somewhere where she had a really interesting video about it, and I don't remember if it had spoilers or not. But I'm excited to start that. I'm going to be reading it with my eyes only, so it's going to take me a little while to get through it, which is good because I can't finish it until July because I'm not adding it to the book blanket. I'm also going to be starting Immaculate Conception by Ling Ling Huang. I got that book physically from Penguin Random House, so I'm gonna try it and only read it physically, but I do also have it digitally so I can read it at night if I feel more inclined to read that than The Lamb. And those are the two things that I'm reading. The only thing left on my July-June TBR that I need to read are the two Witch Chronicles, and I'm saving them for this weekend. So there's that. I'm gonna film a few videos today, and then I also need to get up to 75 rows on this, but we're coming along. We're coming along quite nicely, actually. I'm pretty pleased with it so far. Like I said, I want to get 75 rows into it, but I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. The plan is to do that by today, though, but I have some work that I need to get done, so we shall see. I have videos to film and stuff, so. But that's it. I think, yeah, I don't have anything else to talk about, so I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye! Good morning and happy Friday. It is Friday the 27th. I did get 2 videos filmed yesterday. Sorry for the weird coloring. It's because my laptop is updating. One of my laptops is updating. I did in fact get sorry, somebody just pointed out in my TBR that I posted where I was reading the about of a Treasure Island retelling, and I was like, this just sounds like Treasure Planet. Which, like, I know Treasure Planet is a Treasure Island retelling, but I've only seen Treasure Planet. I've never watched a Treasure Island movie. I was in a Treasure Island play, but I do not remember it. I have no memory of it. I think I was in a Treasure Island play. I don't know. Anyway, so in case you wondered, I know that Treasure Planet is a Treasure Island retelling. I just don't have a lot of knowledge about Treasure Island. I did not realize how similar they were. Anyway, maybe I'll convince everyone to watch Treasure Planet with me this weekend. What was I talking about? Oh, I did get 2 videos filmed, edited, and uploaded yesterday. What do I win? Nothing, but I'm very proud of myself. I have one more video that I need to film today, which will be the book blanket wrap up, and then all of my videos for July are done. It is way too early for me to like plan anything for August, except for maybe, no, it's too early for me to film anything for August. I think the only things that I have is a secret video, my July wrap up, and my August TBR are the next like 3 videos I need to film. So I've got some time. I don't have shit planned for September, and I really need to figure that one out. Like, I have most of my videos like planned out, but there's 2 weeks in September that I have no content planned, and then a week in November that I have no content planned. So if anyone has a video you'd like me to make, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to do that because I probably ran out of ideas. I might do a crochet based video. I don't know. So hi. Yeah, I did that. I also got 25% into The Lamb by Lucy Rose. That is the cannibalism book that I talked about yesterday. So far it's interesting. I have some thoughts and questions, which isn't like, that's not that unusual. It's, I don't know how to explain my thoughts and feelings about it, but where I'm at, because I'm not very far into it, but I have them. I have thoughts and feelings. How are they just eating human meat? And this girl goes to school, I think. So it's about this girl and her mom, and they live in the woods in a cabin, and they like kidnap people, I think. and eat them. And the girl also maybe goes to school. Her dad is gone. I have a feeling, an icky feeling, that they ate him. And she just doesn't know or remember. I don't know. But either way, I have an icky feeling that that's what happened. We will see. We'll see. I also got like 30% into Immaculate Conception. It's boring. I'm bored. I'm waiting for it to be interesting. It's currently not interesting at all. So, yeah. Waiting on that. I'm going to make a couple thumbnails though and wait for my computer to finish updating. And then I might try to get 50% into Immaculate Conception since I'm like already 30%. But I'm definitely going to try to get 50% into the Lamb today. And then this weekend I will be reading both of the Witch. I keep calling them the Witch Chronicles, which is not what they're called. The Witch graphic novels. I'm going to try to finish both of those this weekend. We're going to go see roller derby. Very excited about that. I might get some footage. We will see. But that'll be it. I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks. Bye. I like that you film everything horizontally now.
Just in case I
Just in case I need to put it in a vlog. My personal vlogger. Wow, and you move in across the street.
Oh my god, you're gonna be like, Ozzy, come over please. I need you to help
I'm
me.
literally not, but it's gonna be great because I'll have B-roll that I didn't think that I should take as B-roll.
And his name is David.
Place of
Hi, good morning. I just got kicked out of my game, probably because I wasn't playing it. Hi, good morning. If I look chaotic, it's because I didn't wash my hair after swimming and now everything is just weird looking. It is Monday the 30th. I had a wonderful weekend. I watched roller derby as God intended. Had a ton of fun with Ozzy and David, who were here for that. And then, I mean, that's pretty much all I did. But it was a good time. I did finish both of the Witch comics, so I am done with that. So that's great. That's awesome. I don't know what else. I don't feel like there's a whole lot else. Sorry, train of thought. I would like to get further into Immaculate Conception. I'd like to get 75% into it today. I'm only 30% in. I'm not having a good time. It's not entertaining at all. But I'm hopeful that I can get further into it and I don't know, start enjoying it maybe. That would be the ideal thing, but we'll see if that happens. I've got some documentation for work that I need to be doing, so I'm probably going to be focusing on that a lot today. So I don't know how much reading I'll get done since it is only with my eyes, but I would like to get 75% in because next month starts tomorrow, so I'll have quite a bit that I need to read. I did not film my crochet book blanket update, but that's okay. I'll film it this week, probably on Thursday if I had to like think. It doesn't come out until the end of the month, so that's okay. Like, I can sort it, it won't be the end of the world. I think I'll probably, if I get 75% to Immaculate Conception, my goal will be to finish it tomorrow. If that happens, I think I'm probably going to go ahead and start the Iliad because it's going to be such an intense read for me. I don't know if I'm smart enough to read that kind of thing. So I would like to sort of, I don't want to say focus on that, but like I'd like that to be my thing at the beginning. I also will probably go ahead and start Little Thieves because it's 3 books that I'm going to reread 2, and I'm going to have to read the 3rd one. So that's going to be my audiobook plan, I think. I need to write all of that down because I'm going to forget. And I also need to look up like how long those audiobooks are because I don't know. Yeah, so I'll probably get 50% into Little Thieves. I might actually just go ahead and start it today when I need to do an audiobook, and then I can finish it tomorrow. And then that works out well timing-wise. Actually, I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. But yeah, we, like I said, did roller derby and stuff. You probably saw that B-roll. I'm waiting for some of the footage. At the moment, I'm waiting for some of the footage from Ozzy to come through so that I can finish editing and whatnot. But yeah, that's where we are. So I am going to get started on working and whatnot. So I got a lot of things that I need to take care of. So sorry for the very short updates recently. It's just been a lot going on, like in the best way. It's just been very busy. So I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. July the 1st. Welcome to July. Hi. So I finished all of those books that I was like, I can't finish them until July 1st. I got up this morning and I finished them. Let's talk about The Lamb first. I really enjoyed it. 4-star read. I liked that there's like this conversation about mother-daughter relationships and how all-consuming they are, pun intended. The cannibalism aspect, I mean, was a little like outrageous. You had to separate yourself from reality for a little bit for that one. However, I still really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. As fun as a cannibalism book can be. I did get a little confused about the age of our main character, but that really wasn't that relevant. I was like, are you 6? Are you 12? I don't know. Although I think she got her period, so she had to have been like 12? I don't know. I don't know. I want to know what happened, like, after. Like, what else went on after she got. Like, after the ending. I don't want to spoil anything. But I have questions. I have curiosities and questions, so I don't know. We will see. Like I said, rated at 4 stars. I finished Immaculate Conception this morning. 2 stars. Barely. Yeah, my enjoyment on the Copel rating, I gave it a 1. Some of my notes, I haven't written the review yet, were at 30%, I said waiting for something, question mark, anything, question mark, to happen, question mark. At 78%, I wrote still waiting, cool science, thought the missing BFF was the horror part, it's not, I'm bored to tears, sci-fi concept's definitely interesting, but I'm desperately waiting for the plot to feel like it has a path or a direction. Things did get intriguing towards the end. I would by no means classify this book as a horror. I have no idea why it's being classified as a sci-fi horror. I would just read it as like sci-fi contemporary somehow. Not a horror book. Not a horror book. Nothing horrifying really happens. I mean, some fucked up shit happens, but fucked up shit is not the same thing as horror. Maybe that's just me, but fucked up shit is not the same thing as horror. Fucked up shit happens in contemporary books all the time. Yeah, it's supposed to be this conversation about female friendships and jealousy and the art community and art in the technology age. And sure, it talks about all of those things well. The plot took so long to plot. I swear, it was like 80%, and I was like, oh, we're getting to the point of this book. That's crazy. I understand that we needed a build-up of the female relationships that are the main part of this book. I get it. But I was so bored that I didn't care by the time we got to the actual plot. I almost DNF'd it, but I figured I have it physically, I may as well. So I finished it. Hooray, I don't have to think about it anymore. I'm gonna write these things down and call it good. I did also get 50% into The Little Thieves by Margaret Owen, 53%. I'm really, really enjoying it. I thought I had put the Iliad on hold. I'm pretty sure I did on my Kobo again, but I'm not seeing it, so. I wanted to go ahead and start that. I might still go ahead and start that today. The goal today is to finish Little Thieves. I might start Painted Doubles, which is the sequel. I might not. We will see. We will see. I think there was something else. Oh, I started Starving Saints last night, more because I couldn't sleep, so I didn't get very far into it. It's probably just going to be my like passive read for the time being. And then once I like finish the Iliad, I think if I get the Iliad, I'll probably put it down so that I can read the Iliad and then go from there. But I think that's it. I don't have a whole lot else to update on. Oh, the blanket that I'm working on. I'm like 84 rows in. The goal today is to get 90 rows in, which we will see if I manage to do that. I now have officially only 27 more days until I can finish it, until I run out of time to finish it, so yeah. But yeah, the goal is 90 rows today, so we will see if I manage that, but I think that's it for real now. I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, good morning. It is Tuesday the 2nd. I have many a thing to talk about today. many a book to talk about, so we're just gonna dive in. What year are we doing? Go, I don't like it. There you go. So I am buddy reading Bury Our Bones in Midnight Soil with Ozzy's husband, David. Essentially, he tells me how far he got in the book for the day, and that's how hard I read. That's how we're buddy reading. Ozzy accidentally got 2 copies, signed hardback copies of the book, so that is what I am reading from. Did not update my place. I also have it digitally. I've had it digitally. It was something I was planning on reading, but I also have it digitally so that I can read it in open dyslexic font if my brain is just not braining, you know? I am enjoying it thus far. V. Schwab is kind of turning vampire rules on its head, and I think that's interesting. I love that for her. But yeah, I think it's fun thus far. I do need to print it out so that I have it in a reading tracker thing. But anyway, I also did finish Little Thieves yesterday. 5-star read. Once again, is the 3rd time I've read it. It still is a 5-star read. I love it. It is a fantastic book. I think everyone should read it, actually. I'm considering taking it to my book club. So, I am about 26% into Painted Devils, which means I've got about 3 hours left on the audiobook. So I'll most likely finish it today, which is great. It means that I will be able to finish the sequel tomorrow because I have Friday off because it's the 4th of July. So I'm hoping I will finish that tomorrow. Finish it today and then finish Holy Terrors tomorrow. That's the plan. Also, I'm in the middle of 4 books right now, which is very unusual for me. So anyway, also I started the Iliad. Very hard to read. I expected it to be hard to read. Yeah, I don't know how 11-year-old me read it. That's crazy. I think I'm just gonna read 3 to 4 books a day instead of percentages. Normally I split up and plan my reading by like 25%, 50%, 75%, etc. Each day for reading with my eyes. I think for 2 reasons I will be splitting this into books. One, I will be able to take my time and process the information a little bit more thoroughly and give this book the time it deserves. And 2, this allows me to also read other books with my eyes and not feel overwhelmed because I have so many books planned for this month that are all with my eyes, and it's going to take a lot of time to read all of those. I'm full of regrets. I just feel like I cannot get my coffee right. This is the 2nd day in a row. Speaking of books I'm reading with my eyes, I also started Starving Saints by Caitlin Starling. It is good. It's a little bit hard. I feel like you just kind of get dropped into the world. No context. You're just like, good luck, Godspeed. And that's a little bit hard for me to follow. I don't dislike it, to be clear. I am enjoying it. I'm having fun. I'm a little freaked out, which is the plan, right? It's a fucked up book. Art called it the Fucky Bees book forever, and I had no idea. I don't know, still don't know fully the context of that. So I'm excited to keep reading it. So that is the plan, is to get 50% into that today. So again, the plan, 100% into Painted Devils. I want to get 6 books into the Iliad. I've already read 3. I want to get 6 books in total, so 3 more. Wherever David is at on his book, which I probably won't know until the afternoon. And then 50% of the Starving Saints. That is the plan for today. If I finish the audiobook and all of my other reading, I'm going to start Holy Terrors. I don't think that I will manage that because I have 3 hours left on 3 times speed for Painted Devils. So, like, that's how much is left on 3 times speed. Not 3 hours left, oh, so I just have an hour left. No. So, I don't think I will get that far and finish my reading, but I would like to try, you know? I'd like to give it a go, so. But that's it. We are going to switch into reading and stuff. So I'll talk to you guys later. I do have, one last thing. I got 90 something rows into the blanket I'm working on. Maybe Editing Me will put a picture up, but I think that is it. I think that is it. Get off my desk, man. Okay, bye. Hi, hello, it's Thursday, which means I will be closing out the vlog here, today, right now. Also, I might not even update on Friday, but I'll talk about that in next week's vlog, so don't even worry about it. It's Thursday, so what did I read yesterday? What did I do? I finished Painted Devils, 4-star read, still really enjoyed it. I love my love to hate couple. I do. I think they're fantastic. Sorry. They have so many issues, and I think it's hilarious. Teenagers be teenagering, you know? Sorry, I hate to say it, but it is what it is. I also then went and started Holy Terrors. At this point, why do they keep breaking up? It's very amusing to me. Teenagers, again, be teenagering. But the storyline is interesting, so carry on as you would. I have about 3 hours left on that, so we will see if I get it done today. Who knows? I read 3 more books in the Iliad, and I really enjoyed that so far. There's a lot of fighting, which is expected. It's in the middle of the war, but I don't know, it's interesting. I will say I've been reading it on like my computer screen because the font's bigger, but I will say when I opened it on my Kobo, I registered that I think it actually would read better on the Kobo. So I don't know if I need to just switch to reading there entirely or what, but got further into We Bury Our Bones in the Midnight, or Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. David really do be holding the power in his hands about how far I get to read every day, and that's tough. We read about a little more than 100 pages yesterday, so that would make me, how far in? I updated everything to say, I'll charge my Kobo. Sorry for the red, that's my Amori background. I probably should change that to something else I'm fixating on, but I'm not fixating on anything else. It's about 58% in. 58% in. Very interesting. We have reached a cliffhanger, considering I was told to stop where I was told to stop. I am enjoying it though. I'm having a blast reading it. The concept of vampires is really interesting. I think B.E. Schwab is doing a good job with it. The way that she's twisting up the lore and the myths is kind of interesting. Some of the rules she's just like, no, that rule doesn't serve me, so we're not going to do it. And I think that's kind of funny. And then I also am 50% into Starving Saints. I am enjoying it immensely. Things were a little funky in the first bit where I wasn't really sure what was going on. I was having a hard time following everything. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. It is so crazy right now. I picked it up to read it last night and I was like, no, I need to stop or I'm not going to sleep, and I haven't slept well in days and I have really important shit to do today. So it's really, really good. I'm having a blast. I'm very glad that I have decided to pick this up. Yeah, I'm having a blast. I think that is gonna be it though from me. That's gonna be it for me. I am I'm 105 rows into, hold on, 109 rows into the blanket I've been working on. I would really like to get 115 rows into it today, or 120 rows into it today if I can. And then I think I should be able to finish it by next week, in theory. I don't know that for sure, but in theory. So that's where I'm at with that. And then if I finish it by next week, I can actually get to work on the book blanket again, which has been basically abandoned so that I could focus on this project, because this project has the due date and my book blanket I can catch up on, not the end of the world. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm going to talk about what I'm going to read in next week's vlog, so I will talk to you guys later. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, it's my life. Sorry. But I will see you guys next week. Okay, thanks. Bye.